What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JadenRaJ, and I'm back with another video. And you can tell by today's title, today we will be talking about Amazon fashion and accessory must-haves for spring 2023. If you want to purchase any of the items that you see in this video, you can go directly down to my storefront in the description box where you can buy directly from there. In full disclosure, I do get a small commission. And I just want to say that I appreciate you all for clicking on this video and supporting me. So without further ado, let's get into the first piece. The first piece that I want to talk about are these black platform chunky boots. Now to me, these are perfect alternatives for like designer fast fashion brands and even Doc Martens. Doc Martens range from about 100 to 60 to about 250 depending on what size and what type of boot that you're gonna get. I know they have the 1461 model that ranges from about 160, but then I also know they have a Rick Owens collab where it's like a platform high top boot very similar to this one, but it's ranging for about 250. And if you're someone like me, at one point in your life you were so dependent on fast fashion brands to find cheap alternatives for anything that you would directly get cheaper stuff from there. But of course, you all know fast fashion is very unethical and it's very unreliable when it comes to certain things like that. But now you can see that I'm showing you that you can find a good quality boot and a good alternative for a good price that is only ranging for about 60 bucks from Amazon. Now the next piece I want to talk about are these Dickies straight leg pants. Now I know Dickies is such a generic recommendation, and I know it's kind of frowned upon to get workwear items and just wear them casually and regularly, but I own two pair from Walmart and they fit perfect and I love them so much because they're like just that perfect essential pants that you can wear with literally anything. But I found a very similar pair on Amazon for just about $35, which to me is so good. I paid $25 in Walmart, but if you're adding up shipping, taxes online from an e-commerce store from like Amazon, then it makes sense that the price is $35. The next piece that I want to talk about is this Amazon Essentials cardigan. Now I added this in the video that I made 3 months ago where I just generalized fashion for 2023. And as I wanted to make this one, I kind of wanted to cater a lot more to spring, and cardigans to me is a very springy item. Now of course you can wear cardigans in fall, you can wear cardigans in any season you want to, but fall and spring to me are the main, you know, 2 seasons that you can wear cardigans, but spring really. So I wanted to add it again and give you guys a recommendation just in case you guys missed it last time. And to me, this is the best cardigan option that you can possibly find on Amazon. Now this cardigan is very light and thin, so if you want a thicker, heavier option, I would suggest looking somewhere else. And the price on this one is $28. Now that to me is the only downfall about this cardigan, because I feel like if it's light and thin, it should be a lot cheaper. Another cardigan option that I do have here, if you're into a lot more graphics on your tops or just graphics in general, then you can go with this skeleton option. Now I know this might not be on a lot of people's radar, but I wanted to add it to the list and tell you guys about it because this is obviously very different and it kind of gives that streetwear aesthetic for a kind of streetwear core based outfit. And the retail is $35, which is a little bit more expensive than the first one I gave you, but it makes sense because it has an entire graphic on the front and on the back. The next piece that I want to talk about are these tactical cargo pants. Matchman cargos are probably like the superior cargo in my eyes that you can possibly get from Amazon, but what if I told you that there's a pair that is not so baggy and it's kind of in that straight leg style? Now these are a lot more my speed because they're a lot slimmer and they're a lot more straight legged. Now I was in that period of time where I was buying a lot of skinny jeans, and then I kind of shifted into the baggier pair, but now I'm not even really into the baggier pair style aesthetic as much as I used to be. So now I'm kind of like right in the middle where I get a lot of straight legs, where I get a lot of slimmer pants that are kind of baggy but straight leg to the point where they look kind of skinny. Now this one ranges from about $35 to $39 depending on your size and location, and it is way cheaper than the Matchman cargos, but don't go into looking at it or buying it as if you're not getting your money's worth, because I'm pretty sure this is a quality pair of cargos. The next piece that I want to talk about is this Gildan Fleece Quarter zip up. I love zip ups. I wish I was able to get my hands on more zip ups. I wish a lot more brands made zip ups that are really good quality and just look really good to wear. But because of that, Amazon is our best bet. Now this one ranges from about $12 to $15, which makes a lot of sense because it is a Gildan brand and Gildan products are not that expensive. They're kind of like wholesale products and blanks, but it is Gildan, so it's not the best of quality, but it's not terrible quality. And if you're only spending about $12, I wouldn't mind spending $12 on like a minimal or mid piece of quality clothing just for the style or aesthetic, you know what I mean? Now like I said, because it is Gildan, that means it's very affordable, but be very careful how you're washing it because some tags have strict instructions on ways to wash your clothes, and Gildan is one of those companies. The next piece that I want to talk about is this Hanes fleece crew neck. Now I love fleece pieces, I love fleece shirts. I used to have a lot of fleece pants, but when I was younger I used to call them long johns, and I'm pretty sure that's what they're still called, but I just go to the alternative being like fleeces. Very similar to Gildan, this is a Hanes brand, so they're more known for like essential pieces like boxers, t-shirts, socks and stuff like that. So you want to be very careful how you're washing this kind of stuff. Now this does range from about $10, and I would only get this specific piece as like a layering piece. I would layer this under like button-ups. I would layer this under short sleeves. I would never wear it as a solo piece because that's just not what the function is designed for, in my opinion. But it is very lightweight, and it does come in multiple colors, so you can find that right color palette for your spring outfits. Now, I kind of was looking for like a lot of different sweatpants on Amazon because I realized I don't recommend a lot of sweatpants, and I don't even style a lot of outfits on this channel with sweatpants or just show you guys sweatpants in general. So I went for some hard digging for sweatpants on Amazon. These sweatpants are called straight leg loose trousers. I own a flared pair of sweatpants, but I'm not really a fan of it because the way I wash it, it kind of shrunk. And this is what I mean about when you get certain pieces or just certain material, you want to be very careful how you're washing it. But these sweatpants come in many different colors, and they do have long drawstrings to kind of add that streetwear aesthetic to it. And the price point on these are $35, and I know $35 per pair of sweatpants is actually kind of insane. I'm gonna agree, it's kind of insane. But if you're looking at the style, the way it was cut and the way it was sewn, and it's the added like details that they're putting on the actual sweatpants, like the drawstrings and then the actual logo on the pants, then you kind of understand. But moving on to like a regular pair of sweatpants, these are the Amazon Essential Sweatpants. Now these sweatpants range from about $12 to $15. They still have that loose fit, just like the first pair I kind of explained. But because these are standard sweatpants, they're gonna have that ribbed cuff at the waist and at the actual ankles. And for spring, I'm gonna be copying like almost every pair of these. So yeah, I might wanna go shop quick because I might buy them all, respectfully. Now let's move on to the accessories. The first accessory that I wanna talk about is this Carhartt Tonal patch beanie. I love beanies, of course, but I've just been looking for a lot of other beanies that can bring a lot more character to my outfit. So these tonal patch Carhartt beanies are good alternatives to like switch things up and just add a lot more spice and flavor to those outfits. So these tonal patch Carhartt beanies are the perfect alternatives to switch things up a little bit. Especially because spring is here and it's already approached us. So this hat does come in multiple color palettes, like muted and dull colors, but also those bright colors. The only thing very concerning about this is the price. $40 for a beanie. It's kind of crazy, but because it is Carhartt and it does have that name attached to the actual beanie, you know it's going to be quality, so you know what I'm saying, you're going to get your money's worth. The next hat that I want to talk about is this Crochet Bucket Hat. In my accessories folder on my Amazon storefront right now, I have a whole bunch of different options for crochet hats that are super hard. I tend to see a lot of women wear these type of hats, but fashion nowadays is very unisex, so men can definitely get these hats as well. And these hats are not usually too expensive. Most of them range from about $15 to $20, which to me is a perfect price for something like this. This item are for my watch lovers. If you're someone that's not into like big jewelry or like big face watches, then the Casio men's watch is perfect for you. This one specifically has a standard watch design, but it also has like a geographic map on the actual corner of it, kind of giving it that high-tech, almost super agent espionage type of vibe. And that to me makes it even cooler because it's adding a different element that you don't see these standard more expensive watches have. The next piece is this puffer woven crossbody bag. Now I used this in my fashion alternatives video, but just looking at it again and again and again and again, I'm realizing that this piece is just super hard. And I'm someone that kind of struggles with bags. I don't have too many bags. Like I obviously have a book bag, but I want like crossbody bags. I want kind of different bags to kind of add different vibes to different outfits. Wearing the same bag or having only one bag just kind of limits to like the possibilities of options and outfits that I can get. The bag itself looks very spacious and it seems of good quality, but if you're someone that is not into rocking dupes, then this is not for you. But if you don't care about dupe rocking, then I would suggest you buy this bag. Now the price is $30 and it isn't too bad for me, but if you are looking to switch up things for your outfits just like me, then this is the best option. Now the next piece is a small sling crossbody bag. Now this is a more full crossbody bag. The crossbody bags that I have only fit right here. They're only like 50% or like 30% of my torso, but this one covers your entire torso, like all 100% of the torso, like from here to all the way down here. It's that kind of bag, and it's almost like a big bag type of feel, but it's better. Now the last piece that I want to talk about is this tackled belt accompanied with a tactical keychain. Now I got one from Boohoo Man 2 years ago, but I kind of was looking for a more heavy duty one on Amazon, so I kind of was searching, but I stumbled upon this other influencer's storefront, which kind of made me look at that belt and buy it from there as well. Now I'm someone that doesn't really spend too much money on belts, but when I do spend money on belts, it has to have a certain functionality and a certain vibe and aesthetic to it. And it is not too expensive, only ranging from about $20 to $30. And the fact that you can add keychains on it just adds another element, and you can also put other miscellaneous items on it, which is pretty dope as well. But that is all for today's video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed all the items that I talked about. And again, if you want to purchase any of these items, you can go down in the description box and go to my Amazon storefront where you can purchase them directly. In full disclosure, I do get a small commission, and I appreciate you guys for all the support. And also drop any other fashion recommendations in the comments so other people can also see it, but I can also check them out myself. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn that post notification bell because I am dropping a lot of consistent videos for the rest of 2023. So peace.
My worst day, I get green like Earth Day. You treat me like I'm born yesterday, you forgot my birthday. You don't be scoring perfect, you don't be working like how we be working. You platinum like rappers on Hershey's, boy, that's what it's worthless. You get the message over and over like it was urgent, and then act like you ain't heard it when you see me in person. The only thing I did to end up here was put the work in, and did it with a purpose. Used to have secret handshakes to confirm my friendships. Nowadays they just shaking my hand to hide the tension. A lot of people just hit me up when my name is mentioned. Shout out to KD, we relate, we get the same attention. It's raining money, Oklahoma City Thunder.
If you made it this far into the video, then you're honestly a real one. This is a new segment that I'll be introducing to my channel called POTV, which is just a piece of the video. And the piece of the video will just probably be my favorite piece at the moment. So right now, this is my favorite piece at the moment. But in each segment, I will be explaining where I got the piece from, how I would style it, different ways you can style it, and what I actually really like about the actual piece. So let's get into this piece right here. This is a varsity / leather jacket. It's a varsity jacket, but it's in leather. Let me do that. Let me say it like that, right? And you see it has this burgundy / maroon type of colorway. Then it has black, and then it has white. But I think what really gravitated me towards this jacket is the multicolored patterns and patches and tones going on all over the jacket. And just how, like, whoever made the jacket was just so detailed and, like, really figuring out where the colors should go. So you see here we have 3 8s, 8 8 8, and then you see here you have Evil Door. Oh, I don't know what any of that means. I don't condone that. And then we have a 8 ball here with the maroon colorway and the white 8. And then I really like how the torso is white at the top, and then it's going on the entire sleeves. But then at the bottom, it splits into black, and then it's a mixture of red right here. That to me is just so fire. I actually have not worn this piece yet at all, and I need to really figure out what I'm going to wear with it. So one thing that I would definitely wear with it, I would wear brown leather pants. I feel like another option that you can wear with this is brown, not brown, but like leather pants, period. Either leather pants or like workwear pants. I feel like you need to wear something really baggy with this because I feel like this jacket is already just so rich and tough that you need to just match the vibe of like being rich and tough as well. But another thing that I really like is the inside. On the inside, they have like this quilted type of stitching, which just makes it very, 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 very comfy, very heavyweight. The quilt is actually very lightweight, but the leather makes it heavyweight, so it's a really good balance. And I ended up getting this jacket from this brand called Supermade. They sent it out to me a while ago. I got it in a large, but it really fits like a medium. Yeah, I said medium. And then we can't even forget the back. The back has an 8 on it as well, and it's in a different color than it is on the actual sleeves, which I think is so hard. Actually, this is hard, but like I feel like it's just a little weird. I don't know. That's just me though. And I also like how this has a collar. I like jackets with a collar rather than no collar now. And it's so crazy because I just made a jacket. Not really made a jacket, but I kind of DIY'd, customized a jacket where I took off the collar. But I feel like certain jackets look better with collars and certain jackets don't look better with collars. But this one obviously looks better with the collar. So yeah, this is the actual outfit. I would also dress this up in a kind of business core type of way. If you guys have been on my channel and just saw a recent video that I posted, I do business core outfit ideas, and this is definitely something that I would wear with like a business core type of outfit, like a nice button up and then a nice tie. And yeah, I think that'd be a really good outfit for something like this. I can also see myself wearing like an all black vibe under this, and then having the red and the white be the main colors of that actual outfit. I also see myself wearing this with a nice dad cap, black dad cap. I don't see myself wearing this with too many colors. I'm sure if anyone has any comments about like what colors I could possibly wear with this, that would be really hard. I think maybe the only colors that I could possibly honestly see myself wearing this is like olive green, brown, and black, and like white, of course, and then obviously the actual red. But those are the only like colors that I can really see myself wearing with this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this first POTV. This is going to be like a very like unreal, this is going to be a very real segment. Not scripted at all. Off the top of the dome. Anything I want to say, very real and raw. because obviously a whole bunch of my videos are obviously scripted because I have to know what the fuck I'm talking about when I'm talking about certain things in the video. But these POTVs are just going to be my brutal, honest opinion. It's going to be very vulgar language. It's going to be very unscripted. It's going to be very fun. It's going to be, and I don't want to say the real me because I obviously show the real me throughout my videos. That's just like the main pieces of the videos just have to be a lot more scripted than I feel like this right here. Now, I could make it more scripted, but like, you know what I'm saying? We got to bring some fun to the channel. But yeah, stick around and I said stick around, bro. What you talking about? But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn that post notification bell because there will be more POTVs in the future, and I will be dropping a lot more consistently as spring and summer is approaching us. So peace. I just did like one of those like captain thingy majiggers, and it's actually so funny. Actually, let me put it on. So this is how it looks on. Like I said, very, 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 very good fit. I feel like this fit is amazing. It sits right at my waist, and I actually like a lot of my oh, hold on there, kind of buff there. I actually like a lot of my jackets to sit right at my torso. I don't know, it's kind of like more like a feminine thing. I always tell people that like, or not even really tell people, but like I like to say that like if we're going based on clothing and like we're able to like generalize our pieces of clothing, I would like my tops to be a lot more feminine because I just like the way they fit. They fit a lot better, and I like my tops up top to fit better rather than my pants. Because I can have baggier pants, I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to tops, they need to either fit exactly right or they need to just fit a little bit oversized for me to actually feel very comfortable and complete in the actual piece. But yeah, this one sits right at the waist, which is really, really good. I really like the back. I don't know how I'm going to get the back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to do a lot. But yeah, like I said, like I was saying, I could wear this with like a nice hat. Like, look at that. That's hard. Fire. Fire. I'm actually going to style this in one of my upcoming spring outfit ideas videos, which is probably going to be one of the next 5 videos that will be coming out. So stay tuned for that. Peace.